Hello guys, Cool Yoshi here. Welcome back to Yoshi's Crafted World Blind Playthrough 100%. In the last episode, we finally finished off King Bowser. We managed to lock a bunch of secrets, and now we're trying to do all of these one by one. I'm going to get the boss challenge out of the way, because personally, it's really annoying and in the way. So I'm going to start with this. Alright. So we have a special challenge that has to be done within the boss while still beating it in time without taking any damage. It's hard to figure out if I should, like, check if there's any red things there. Okay. I'm guessing I'll just go for that bonus goal later. Because it seems easier to just go for the time thing right now. That's his red face. Okay. That's the trick we're trying to get. We need to land it on his back as he goes up in the air. That's why the timer is so low, because you have to hit him on the top. I'll probably just focus on doing no damage first, obviously. Instead of going for, like, whatever I would normally do. I should probably just go for the normal strats. Until I beat it without taking any damage first. I don't think I could even reach him from that angle. So we'll get the first goal right here, and the second one will take a little bit more time, because I have to slightly optimize the first hit, and I have to attach a magnet when the boss's face is red. There is a strat to do it, but it's kind of tricky. It requires a flutter, and I've never done it yet. I need to get all that while still going fast, so it is rather rough. You can get up to 2 quick hits. I think I only need one of them to beat the timer now. And you can also optimize these parts as well. I lost quite a bit of time on them the first time I did it. I'm doing this first because then this will all be in one part, hopefully. So this boss is easy enough to do no damage, it's just that doing it the fast strategy is kind of weird. Figuring out where the mouse comes out too is kind of annoying. You can't really get the quick hit on the second part. Oh, by the way, I think I kind of joked around. Unless I somehow know exactly where the thing is, where the mouse spawns, if I'm not able to jump off it, I more than likely am not going to get the thing the way I wanted it to be. And from the looks of it, I need at least one quick hit. If I get that quick hit, it'll probably be red during it. The second hit just seems so much more difficult though, because the way you have to get it. And see, there he ran away. That's already a fail in the books. You need to land on his head as you get the magnet. Currently, I have no idea how to do that, and I keep getting bounced back. Let's just retry right there. I'm supposed to get that quick hit right away. Goodness. Of course, I missed the 2 section fades, and then I try to go greedy, and I fail already. Got him that time. I see now. I was timing it too late. I needed to be a lot quicker at that. That's probably where I could save most of my time, but I still think I need at least 1 quick hit. In fact, I do, because I'll get it when I'll attach a magnet when he turns red then. Me guessing the best way to do this is to just be in the right position to get the magnet right away. And then you have to jump him before he goes to the side. I don't care about the second hit though, because you obviously get less mice to work with, and because of that, it'll often be faster to just go for the normal strategy. But you need at least 1 quick hit to beat him in the time. And already you see how the blind Freifu kind of affects me. I haven't even lost many boss quick kills except for the first 4. No matter what I do, it's gonna take a while to learn. It does seem like the spawn of this is random. Finally I had a chance to do it, but I was just a little bit too late. I activated the ground pound, but I wasn't able to hit him. Depending on how bad the ground pounds are, I might need 2 quick hits to get it in the time limit. None of these are meant for kids to do, by the way. This is meant to be for the people like me that are 100%ing. Before, everything was made easy so that even a kid could do it. Goodness, he left right away. That's not fun. Oh, there we go. I guess I don't need to bounce off of them. I'm just saying it was easier if you bounce off their heads to hit the boss. So I'm guessing... Okay, so now no matter what happens here, I'm gonna have to continue. Because I want to get another star from that. But it would help if we can get the second quick hit as well. He gives you 2 chances to do it, but if you miss one of them, it gets tough. I had to do that really early, it looks like. Okay. Okay, now we beat it in the time limit. That's what I was fingering. I was just going too late on the hits. Ugh. Once you actually do the speed tech for this fight, it just becomes a lot more tougher now to get all the flowers from it. Now we have the flowers that appear here. There's a reason why they weren't appearing, I guess. Also, the first time we redo these, we will always at least finish them at least 1 time, so we can clear the boss without taking damage, while also kind of speedrunning it, and then we'll figure out other strategies. The strat with this one is you can hold an egg in a certain spot. When you see this attack animation, that's when you want to release it to hit him right away. Because that's the fastest way to trigger it. You get more than several eggs, so you can probably hit one of the sprouts with them while you wait. Okay. Like 2 or more of them. So that's breaking that's how you break one of them. Nice Nice quick hit there. Okay. Again, no matter what happens, I will always beat the boss in at least a normal timing. That's what I will always try and do. Nice. This particular one I wasn't dreading at all because I actually did the quick kill the first time I did this. I also kind of practiced just killing the bosses a little bit off camera. The only one I didn't get to practice was the one I hadn't taken out yet, Baby Bowser. So that one will take a lot longer. Also, it won't quite be like a first try thing. I'll probably reset, take damage, so I can do that annoying one first, and then I can kind of do whatever I want after that. So the 2 or more IVs, that's the things to decide. So I have to do the same thing like before, but this time, after the quick hit is gotten, I have to go directly and break the 2 IVs as fast as possible, which means I won't be able to attack him for a while. That'll have to be done on purpose in order to still get the trick. I'm sure if you did it right, you could potentially get all of these on the first try, but I'm guessing you can't do that. Actually, no, I can change it a little bit. I'll just do it on the 3rd hit, instead of waiting for the enemies to pop out. So this will be like the first one, but instead, I'm going to just break the first IV that comes out. That's his mini plans, I like to call, I guess. There we go. So unless you're really lucky, you're more than likely going to have to make several things. And you have to complete the boss each time you want to finish one of the goals. Yeah, so all of that is just for one of those darn plans. We basically take a slow cycle on purpose to do it. Goodness. As you might have guessed, unless you do it like in a specific spot, I don't think you could get the timer challenge and the bonus challenge at the same time. You can obviously get it with also not taking any damage, but unless something else is done, you're pretty much gonna have to do 2 runs of certain challenges. I mean, mainly for this one, you have to do it in 2 tries. The first one you can actually do all in 1 try if you get the quick hit on the first try. Because if you get the quick hit fight, you take no damage, you complete the other goal, and then you complete the timer goal at the same time. Throw a bumpty at the boss's and fall. So that means I have to wait for him to do his little tipping animation, and then I have to hit him in the back. Hit him in the back. Now when he tips over, I can't actually get him the first time. Okay, I got the trick set up. Now I can potentially get a quick hit. Okay, I messed that up big time. Keep in mind, any damage taken. This is not the perfect time this time, obviously. I kind of joked, by the way, when I said I was completing it in the first try. The first try is no damage. The second try is is completing whatever goals that are left. Okay, I got the trick set up. I'm surprised I missed that. I got that in practice, but I didn't get it here, apparently. I was just silly on that attack. I guess I'll just flutter over it then. It's Jolie. There we go. So the challenge was basically doing that quick hit right there. Oh man, the timer could actually be cleared in 55? Holy crap, how do you do that? How are you supposed to do that? There's something that I'm missing, I'm guessing. Because the way I do it is I do this way. Hey, instead. Probably a quick hit in the final part, I guess. Okay. At least the second try was better. Goodness, how did they show a 455? That's absolutely crazy. I didn't actually see past the third world, so I don't know how this is done. So I'm guessing time for me to do some research, but it completes the flower anyway. What the heck? Oh wait, no, never mind. It said 4666 there. That was my timer regulation. Never mind. It's pretty obvious that that wouldn't have happened anyway. So yeah, it was actually to clear it by 120, which the quick hit actually allowed me to get all 3 challenges done at once. Never mind, I got all of them done on the first try. A classic, so yeah, we were able to get the first 3 or so really good, but what about this? Break 2 or more alarms. I obviously can't do that and speed him up at the same time. I'll just do the normal speed kill. The first fight is always no damage. I can fight after I hit him one time is where it changes a little bit. Okay. That is the alarm. Okay. Okay. I could have gotten a slightly quicker hit, but that's okay. Okay. I'm not going to hit bother hitting those this time. Because there's a trolley part that comes up right here for no damage. Kinda trippy. You're just busy dodging these things and then he suddenly attacks you. Okay. That was 135. I think I did the timer challenge there. Wait, so since I completed the goal, I also did everything on the first try again. So some of these are pretty easy. Easy, at least for me to do. Okay. I wanted to get these done first so I wouldn't have to worry about them for later, obviously. And yes, this is a slight reference. There was a boss challenge in Yoshi's Woolly World as well. You had to clear all the fights, but it was just you beat them and you have no health or so to do it with. If you beat the challenge, I believe you were given an extra flower or 2. But here we go. This is the one I was dreading the most. This has the most ways of taking damage. Compared to the other fights, this one is ridiculously hard. to no damage. And from what I've learned, we have to hit the arms on the side to damage him. He blocked me, but I got one of his cars anyway. Already. How many retries are we going to have this time? The one that I don't remember quite. I guess you can't be squished by them or hit them on the front. So what I'm guessing is I need to let him trigger this phase, wait another few seconds, so I could get more eggs, and then I damage him. I don't really care about the timer challenges much, because I can go for that later. But I'm interested to see that because there's a second phase to this fight, does it only care about the first one, or do I have to do both of them again? If so, there better be a fast way to do the second fight. Okay. So I did a quick hit on that. That will help out a lot. Okay, I skipped the second. Okay, I think that's the hit I was looking for. I skipped the lawn's second phase. That should give me a lot of time. Now hopefully the third phase gives me some more eggs to work with. I was just barely able to keep 5 eggs going into that fight. That's kind of tricky. The fact that you need to retain 5 eggs and still hit them means you have to hit them perfectly every time. And there's probably even a faster way of doing it. And then you have no choice but to wait for these attacks, since you already did one of them. For now, I'll focus on no damaging it. And then this part is just the worst, because you only get 2 of these, so you can only break 1 arm off per cycle. This is where I failed kind of miserably. I got one of them. I actually missed one of the egg shots, so I wasn't able to get it done really quickly. And even if you break it early, tried to sneak it off screen, but again, I probably can't really speed it up too much. Again, I'll worry about doing that later. Let's focus on doing no damage instead. Okay. Got the second egg that time. Okay. Stopped his first phase there. The timer stops. Yeah, I have to do the second one as well. I'm guessing you can just trigger a second phase without having to do that, so that's what I will try doing. So I made it to the second phase without taking any damage for the first time, but now I need to steal one of his objects as soon as possible. Ah. Of course, I miss it on the first time. Extra cycle. This one's kind of tricky to do. This area has that as well. I like the music to this as well. This is really fun to do. Let's try this again, but this time We're going to just hit him right away this time. Okay, we can't actually hit him that time. Okay. So we have to wait for him to finish another one of these cycles when you take his hammer. So we have to use the 3 individual weapons. We can't just use 2 of them. At least for the first one. But the second one we can do a similar thing. And the hammer trick actually comes from this part. I can keep both of the hammers for later and then hit him, but that will slow down the fight. Which means more than likely I should have gone for the timer challenge and this at once, but I'd rather get no damage, obviously, because no damage is the hard part of the fight. And I also learned that you need 2 of these objects to defeat him, so yeah, there's that. So we need both of these guys. Where is he go? Where is the thing going? Okay. Okay. We got both of them. Okay. Now we have to survive a flame cycle here. Yeah, so I figured out how this works. He gets stuck doing one or the other, and then you deliver a crushing blow with the other. Actually, wait, no. He didn't grab it that time. Oh, so I can get him potentially even earlier. Goodness, this fight has so many different ways of optimizing it. Let's try this. Yep, okay. I can hit the so I can hit the meteor back. In fact, it's recommended to hit because it stops the flame cycle early. I see now how you're supposed to speedrun this. We still have that. Okay, he grabbed it that time. Ah, I missed both of them. That's not good. The longer I have to survive, the more annoying it becomes. This is the longest fight ever, that's for sure. Yeah, so we'll have to survive a flame cycle. This is the trolley one, right? That's the one I was worried about. Yeah, so the first... So this is... Like I said, this is gonna take a lot more tries than before. We almost did the no damage part. That's the one I'm trying to focus on right now. I'm doing all of this while slowly learning how to better optimize this fight. Save 5 eggs for the Hatton cycle to optimize it. And just in case, you can wait on this one. But probably not the best idea. Okay. Okay, well, I won't be able to skip this one as fast, but I can still kind of skip it. I'll have to deal with Baby Bowser and his attacks from there, which might be a little bit annoying, but this soul cycle we can skip though. Okay. It's the one I was trying to skip there. That's probably the main first thing I was able to optimize there, was skipping Baby Bowser's first cycle. Okay. Okay. That wasn't as fast as it could have been. I have 1 extra egg as well. Just back up. Okay, so it looks like I remember how to do the easy part now. It's this part afterwards, which gets kind of annoying. This one's also kind of annoying because of the very low bounce on that, meaning there's very little wiggle room there. So that is technically a scary part. This one's just really easy, though. Of course, everything else about this fight is very difficult. Alright, so that allowed me to get a quick hit. Oh, wow. Okay, cool. That was the fastest I've ever done the first phase. I might be able to get the timer phase right now. Okay. So you'll want to get one hammer during this part, but you can get 2 pencils during the second part, and for some reason, he wasn't able to grab that second one. It was weird. I don't know what happened, because he's normally supposed to grab it all the time. Mainly when he's looking at you. Whoa! Okay, that's one way to get him out of there, I guess. Never done that before. So the first one can't be skipped, and I also need to do the lava cycle thing again. Oh. This is probably one of the scarier attacks to deal with, but then again, the first phase really had it all. And that trolley pattern from the fire only comes if you can't deal with him right away, so I'm gonna have to get a quick hit there if I want to stand any chance of winning this. And I do need to collect these eggs up as well. There he is. 1. 2. Setup. Fire cycle. Got him that time as well. So that one specific spot is actually a weak point. Because the other time I did it in the first time I ever played this, he grabbed it. I wasn't able to do that. So, focusing on the big meteor here, but still avoiding the others. There's the counter attack. Okay, so we recognize what those things are. Oh. Goodness. Well, I was able to avoid that attack that time. Let me guess, I can't use that again, right? Didn't matter anyways, I took damage there. I was not supposed to do that then, I'm guessing. Goodness, I'm already wasting so much time because of the patterns. Ugh. Now you can see why I probably just like this fight for no damage, because so much stuff to dodge. Okay, that's what I was thinking I probably should have done, but I didn't think of it at the time. Triggered a spawn and then triggered this. Okay. Now I'm set up to skip the second phase completely, pretty much. Because that's normally a launch cycle where you would normally do that. Alright. Thanks to this, I know how to do this part really well, and the hasty just really helps out so much. The hasty egg flaning just makes this so much easier, it seems like. Ugh. Yeah. The final part is what takes me the most practice. It seems like I'm able to get to the third phase mostly consistent. and past this first part. It's that second phase and that clutch corners that I didn't quite learn where to go that are screwing me up. Part of this is kind of annoying to do as well, though. Break one of those off. That's also kind of a scary part, but yeah. Ugh, I hate that particular phase. How are you supposed to do that perfectly? I never will know. That's where I said I might need one more round. Okay. Not as fast, but still okay, I guess. Head back to Big Bowser again. The best time to get the goal is to hit for a second phase. I'm just doing the personal retries right now because I want to get no damage first. If I get no damage, then I can focus entirely on just the speedrun. Then Button actually kind of blocked me there. I forgot I was even there. Okay. Okay. That's how you're supposed to stop that then. So that means you can actually stop each one of those with one. I see now how you're supposed to speed this up. But you have to hope he doesn't grab one of them. I'll just... Screw it, I'm gonna practice this more. At least while the timer thing's still in play. That was kind of a silly place to take damage, though, considering part before that, good. Well, this is a scary hit. Okay. Oh yeah, and never mind. I got it tells you which goals are completed. So mainly the top two goals, obviously, are the ones I'm going for. Ugh. That was quite a silly spot to take damage. I know, right? And this is where my craft just straight up doesn't matter. I'll stop this one cycle to save a little bit of time. Probably could have done that a lot earlier. Do this. Oh! Ah, I messed up. I'm gonna have to wait on it anyway. If I'd gotten all those guys perfectly... Make sure I have 5 eggs. Good. Okay, I can still skip the second cycle. That's probably the first speed tech I've learned in this fight so far. Skipping that. Oh. Should never do. I should never be that silly. I need to focus. I should just start focusing now. That was just my own fault. I wasn't focusing enough. We'll get up very high now. Okay, this time let's do this good. Break that off quickly. Big sacrifice though, because... Yeah. So I'm guessing the fastest way of doing this is to break it here. while there's one try going. So like right now. And then hit him. Okay, I didn't get quick hit this time. I don't know. I really need to focus more. Okay. Don't know why I got hit by that, too. That's one of the easier ones to evade. Of course. I missed one of them. I can still save this, but I have to go through a flame cycle to get more eggs back. Okay. Saved it a little bit. The troll. The troll again. And now it's done for real. Okay. These are the cycles that I hate the most, obviously, because the rockets are so hard to hit. Okay. I hate this particular one. Okay, well, I kind of saved it. I was able to get one of them, but now I have to deal with one of these again. And now we go for the... Okay. Probably one of the slower ones yet to do so far. Okay. But I don't really care. I need to just no damage this and then see if I can learn any speed tech. May end up taking a break from this, potentially, because this is a lot more tougher to do than I thought at first. Again, if I survive without taking no damage, that will help a lot. Okay. So whenever you get one of those skips, he's knocked off balance and can't grab your hand thing, but he will grab the second one once you do that. I guess, scene. That big meteor is always the most annoying to dodge. Okay, not silly anymore, thank goodness. It looks like these are random, or maybe slightly random, based on what side he moves to, I'm guessing. If that has any effect. Glad I'm able to at least do that correctly. Nice quick hit. Gonna have to wait on part of this before I can do that again. Okay. So okay, let's just play it safe this time. Wait on the cycle. Oh yeah, this was what I was going to do though. And that does damage him too. Does that work? Okay, well the second part doesn't work. You can hand stop his other attack phase though. That's the part that messed me up. I didn't get those on the first try. If at that last time I actually hit both of those on the first try, I probably would have had him down by now. No damage. Now I have no objects to work with. So I have to sit through each of these. Okay, he's doing a slightly easier variation. That one I know how to do. Wow, this is a lot easier now with... Okay. Now! Okay, that helps a lot. I'm just gonna wait on it. So I have to jump one of them in the first spot and the other one in the second spot. Okay, we could stop him this time. Alright, there we go. The no damage part has been completed fully. Okay, good. That problem is now solved. Good, but now we have to do the timer challenge. Ugh, this one on its own is probably gonna be very hard. My goodness. Because you're gonna have to skip so many of those slow cycles in the second phase and optimize the first phase still during all of that. My goodness, this is going to definitely take me a little while to pull off more than I thought. Okay, at least I got the painful part out of the way, so now I'm just I don't care anymore, I just go for speed. Doing no damage would help though, because damaging hurts me. Again, I let this cycle happen on purpose so I can later get some more eggs from this part. This is just a safety thing. Probably won't do it all the time though, so I'll just go for that normal strategy and then skip both of the hits here, since that's technically a little bit faster. Just knowing how to use my eggs, that's how we're going to do this really fast. Also, I don't care about taking damage anymore. You can also make use of that quick shot. I've been forgetting to use it a lot lately. And yes, no matter what you do, you have to sit through some of these lawn cycles. Okay, that's a good one. Allows us to skip part of the second final phase. And then this part is where we optimize the most. We just use all of our eggs, make sure we hit the thing, and get like another one to take out Baby Bowser, and then we finally finish him off. Sub-2ing this particular part of the fight would be really good though. Oh wow, that was interesting. I destroyed the second one during the cycle. That's never happened before. Because of how long this particular gear section is, I found it's best to just do this as fast as possible. So this will save me quite a bit of time. We'll still have to sit for a lawn cycle, but this particular Baby Bowser one is a lot quicker and a lot easier to do with, because you could just, instead of needing 4 eggs to destroy the 2 big sections, well, his arms, I just need 1 egg to knock him out. There we go. So that gets us through the first cycle really quick, which gives us a chance to speedrun this fight now. Now, this one is all about pretty much skipping as many lawn cycles as possible. If we aren't able to skip any, it becomes very difficult. I'm gonna go for right side like I usually do. Okay, knocks him to the side. Using the quick ground pound strategy to get him into the second part quicker. Because I don't want to deal with the soul cycles really much. But no matter what I do, I have to deal with at least one of these meteorite cycles. Also, I'm going to want to use the left one from apparent scene, since the right one always comes down first. I want to use the left one to damage him first, then use the right side. Because that'll allow me to skip a lot of these, while still skipping a flame cycle. So I guess he just recognizes which one you're attacking with, and after with one different one, he grabs it automatically the next time. So there's no way to skip the third final part, no matter what you do. You can, however, grab these really quickly. Thankfully, it was nice to me and went to the left side right away. Ooh, and we actually used the left hammer. Okay. Now for the interesting part. If we skip just enough of these, we might just barely be able to pull it out in time, but it'll be very close. We obviously need to do that. We obviously need to lure him to this side over here, but that's all we have to do. We can't hit him with that, otherwise that'll screw up the pattern, so we have to let this happen now. I'll let this first one finish no matter what, because I'm already not... Okay. Stopped his second cycle. Okay. Grab this. That'll be a decent hit attempt, at least. Which will get him down at 448, but there's obviously something I need to optimize. I might come back to this fight later, because this run seems like it'll be a little too tough for me, at least at the moment, for the speed run. So, yeah. That's the one thing I probably will watch boss videos on, but that's just for the speedrun part. The part that's really annoying. And now that the episode is nearly done, we'll actually go and actually start the Sprout Challenge. So, now... So that guy we still have to find in every level. I mentioned I would do that, I believe, at the end of the episode, just to make it a little bit easier on me. So we're going to attempt to find him, looks like in every regular level. And then finish off the secret world. Okay. That one definitely... Again, yeah. I wasn't joking when I said that boss fight is not like the others. Because it's not only very long, but apparently they set the timer to be so hard. There has to be a very specific pattern you have to do in order to beat them within the time. And even if I know that, I will still have to execute it perfectly to beat him. In that case, we'll probably focus on completing the other goals, just to not waste too much time, which means the second video will be more on the secret world, hopefully trying to complete all of that, just to balance out the videos a little bit more, and then after we complete the bout challenges, we might go back to face Baby Bowser one more time, this time hopefully completing the timer challenge. Okay. Yeah, so the Sprout guy is the robot that's hiding in every level. Somewhere. I literally have no idea he is, though, so it could easily be findable or not. It's up to him. Whether he's hard or not. The first secret level was already hard enough on its own, but I bet the second one, just based on the way I did the level, I think that one's going to be an L-scorer. If it is, then it's going to be rather annoying, because secret levels means it probably is going to be very hard. I knew I would have to do that, probably. Found him. What's silly is all of this is being done, and we don't even get any real flowers from this. Until we have them marked on, I believe, every single area, and then I think it's just one flower just for all that. Okay. Back to the secret world, which, from the looks of it, is 1, 2, plus a craft. 3, 4, 5 levels long. With bonuses as well, but no flipping, thank goodness. And we'll go for this craft while we're here so that we can finish off collecting all of them. Oh, first try. Golden one again. That's the 4th time that's the 6th time, I think. At least this has happened at least 5 times, and now we have the Great King Bowser thing. And also, because I collected enough costumes this time, I probably will be able to think of one for each of the Yoshis. I don't want to leave most of them out of their specific ones, though. Again, they're all gonna only be put on Super Red. That one's really cute because it has Yoshi's eyes on it. I will give that one a credit. It is red after all. Goodness. Now it seems like the rare and super rare are more common than the normals. They just given me 3 of those all in a row. Okay. It couldn't give me all of them in a row. Now the normals start coming. So now we actually start collecting all of the characters that are good, and as well as, of course, baby King Bowser. Yeah. That fight was pretty tricky, by the way, the first time I did it. It was the only time in the entire playthrough I lost the costume. Had I beaten that normally, without it taking as much damage, I would have had a cutscene. Had a costume probably in one of the final cutscenes, but I probably would have taken it off at some point. It just depends. The boss battles RTA is another thing I'm looking forward to getting the speedrun done of it, but I'm not so sure about it after the when the strategy for Baby Bowser is to get it done in under 4:30. That actually is a lot more insane than I first thought. I'm more than likely going to have to just practice that until I get decent enough to be able to get a 20 in that, and then that'll be the run. But yeah, a lot of categories have been created for the speedrun. I just looked up on speedrunlive.com. You guys can go and check it out if you want. And I noticed there was a lot of categories that no one has done yet. The any % one seemed really straightforward though, because all the front side courses, or at least all the flip side courses, can't really be in the secret world for the most part, is what I'm thinking. Okay. I don't actually have enough time to find Sprout, so I'm gonna end the episode a little bit early. Guys, leave a like if you enjoyed, comment, rate, subscribe if you thought the boss challenges were tough, and I'll see you in the next video where we'll finish off the secret world before we go back there again. Bye!